Hey everyone, a Complex back with another video, and today we're going to talk about how you too can become King of the Grabbits in Anthem's Cataclysm. I know it might sound a little strange, but you might have seen either screenshots or had other people in your squad that have the Grabbit ears on their helmet, and today I'm going to tell you how you too can get it. It's actually an in-game earned cosmetic, which is pretty awesome, and it's relatively easy to do once you know the steps. So today I'll walk you through it. You'll be able to become the Grabbit King yourself by the end of this. Now, before we deep dive into how to do it, I do want to mention two things to you guys. So the first is that if you're going to be doing this in a squad and everybody needs the Grabbit ears, y'all need to be in very close proximity to where the actual event takes place. So once you unlock the tomb itself and you go in, there's some stuff to do, but you all need to be within close proximity to the tomb, or in the tomb is generally the best way. We kind of did some experimentation, and for us, the best way everybody got the Grabbit King ears was everybody in the tomb. So I would just highly suggest, just to play it safe, for everybody to go in and participate in order to ensure that you're going to walk away with the Grabbit King ears. Now, the other thing I wanted to note is that the Grabbit King circuit is just something that you should be doing every single time you play the Cataclysm if you're going in for score. Now, like I had mentioned in previous videos, I wouldn't touch the Grabbit King circuit until all the events are completed, so then that way you get that multiplier up all the way. But after the events are completed, I would always have somebody in a squad who is confident enough doing the Grabbit King circuit to head right on over, get it done. Because within that tomb that I had mentioned, it's nothing but those golden notes, and those are worth the most currently, and with the multiplier up to 12 right now, and it only going up further as we unlock the last two events, it's going to be worth quite a bit of points. Now, the one thing to note, though, is that to do the Grabbit King, once you get into the tomb, you have to kill all the Grabbits very quickly. So you want to make sure you're sending in somebody when you're going in for score that's very confident with killing everything quickly, so that way they don't miss anyone. I would suggest sending in either an interceptor or a storm, maybe even with like venomous blaze attached, so that way you can kind of just use the fire, kill them all quickly, get in and out. But those were just a few things to note before starting the Grabbit King circuit, and I am calling it a circuit just because there are quite a few things that you can do within that area. You're not far from the sphere behind the Ring of Magnus. You're not far from a few crystals that you can blow up, and you're also not far from a bunch of mobs, as well as a time rune. So if one person's doing the Grabbit King for score, there's also a bunch of other things that they can complete while they're there. Now let's talk about how to get there first. You're gonna want to take a left outside of Diana's Landing and follow the beach. Now once you do that, eventually you will see this large statue of a cipher, kind of looks like Heyy, and then when you find it, you're gonna want to look directly across from that, and you're gonna see a crystal on the stone. You can see it right there, and then you're gonna want to go to the right of it into the water area, kind of where I just pointed, and you're gonna want to dive into the water. Once you are in, and apparently there's a set of stairs there, I didn't even know that. It's a cute set of stairs. Anyways, back into the water. Once you get into the water, you will see this generator, and you're going to want to restart it. And once you do, you'll pop back out of the water and head towards the Heyy statue. And there are going to be 3 pressure plates that you need to step on. They can be stepped on in any order. It's not time sensitive, anything like that. So if you wanted to complete a few things as you were going, you could do that. For efficiency's sake, though, I'd say just step on the plates as quickly as possible, get into the Grabbit King, so on and so forth. But this is the first pressure plate directly under the statue. Now the next one is to the left. You'll see another cipher statue, and you can see the red triangle from here. So you're going to want to fly to the red triangle and then step on the pressure plate that is in front of it. And then once you do that, we will now head off to the third one. The third one is the hardest because there is a crystal that you need to blow up in order to reveal the pressure plate. Now, a thing to note is if you need stability, there is a stability bubble kind of directly above where you just were. It's really handy. It works for the entirety of the area. It's actually pretty easy to get to, which is nice. But once you leave that, you're going to want to take a left if you're up at the stability bubble. But if you're looking at the original cipher statue, you're going to want to go to the right, and you'll see another cipher statue there. Now, the things to note is, I don't know if you saw, there are actually 2 little notes that you can pick up while you're around. next to that Cypher statue. Now you're going to want to look for a room similar to this. It is really easy to get them mixed up. This is not the room that you want. You're actually going to want to go one above. So if you kind of get lost, you can't find where you're going, and you end up in that room with nothing in it, just go one up from there, and that's how you can find the room. Sometimes I use that as like a point of reference when I'm doing it. But you will also note that there is actually a time rune in here. So while you're here, hit that time rune. Don't not save yourself an extra minute, because that's a free minute that you didn't have before. All right, there's a bomb here. Pick up that bomb, and then you're going to take it to a crystal, which is actually below where we are now. Let me just see where it is. There, you'll see it kind of near the Cypher statue, and it's pretty far down, actually, in this huge opening. You'll see the red triangle there, so you can kind of see it in relation to the other Cypher statues, kind of like directly below and a little bit over from that third Cypher statue. So you're going to want to drop that bomb and then blow it up, and then you can step on that third pressure plate. Now, once you've stepped on the third pressure plate, everything's active. You will notice that there's almost like beams of light kind of headed towards that crystal, which means that everything is activated. Now, you're going to want to go back to the original crystal, and then you're going to want to jump in the water to the left of it, which is important to note. So once you get in to the left and jump into the water, there are a few notes that you can pick up if you need more stability. There is, I think, a purple and 2 blues. So it's just something that you should pick up anyways for points, because they are worth a pretty penny at this point. So once you get into this area, you will see a teleporter. Take that teleporter in, and then you will see a whole bunch of Grabbits. Now, the aim of the game is to kill the Grabbits as quickly as possible, because if you let any escape, you will not get the tomb to open, and that means you do not get the Grabbit King ears. So just as quickly as possible, kill all of them. And as you can see, they are dropping golden orbs, which are worth quite a few points. And then once you kill them all, you will see that you succeeded when that tomb opens, and you get a whole bunch of golden notes, which means you succeeded, and you will be awarded that Grabbit King helmet if you didn't have it before. Now, there is also a pressure plate here with an additional note. So you kind of have to fly up. Sometimes it's a little hard to get to, if I'm being honest. But once you step on that pressure plate, you will see that it's revealed right in front of that Cypher statue. There is also a purple note in here. So once you do that, you just exit out the same way that you came in, and that's it. You are now King of the Grabbits, my friend. Congratulations. One thing to note, if you are having any trouble completing this and killing all the Grabbits quickly, and all you want is the Grabbit King ears, and you're not actually worried about score or anything like that, you can come in on easy, and the Grabbits are super easy to kill. I'd bring a storm, or a interceptor that can just like kill everything super quick, and then you'll get the Grabbit ears that way. So that is something that you can do if you're having any trouble killing all of them quickly and getting those Grabbit ears. But y'all, I hope that this helped if you were having any trouble becoming King of the Grabbits. If you look now in your inventory, under where your helmets are, you will actually see a brand new helmet, and that is the one with the Grabbit ears on it. And this is also a secret challenge, so you too have completed another of the secret challenges. So between this and then the other video that I did, you should have almost all of those secret challenges done, so congratulations. But y'all, seriously, that is going to be it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are having any questions on how to become King of the Grabbits, or just the Cataclysm in general, please don't hesitate to leave it down in the comments below, or you can find me on Twitch. I do stream Anthem 1 to 2 days a week, and I am always happy to help and answer questions when I can. But I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night and or day, depending on where you are in the world, and I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.